Hey guys, so I just came back from a trip to FEZ. I kind of fell victim into a scam. So when I arrived and entered the Medina checking out a museum from the outside, I was approached by someone who claimed to be an English teacher. So 99% of the time, these people just want to scam you. Common phrase he used and things he did was, "There's a big festival today." No, there wasn't. And I will show you the way to this festival. And he keeps saying the destination is around the corner, which it isn't. He will go through sketchy streets to show me shops. So I kept looking at my navigation and he always took the long way around. I also recommend you installing the app called Organic Maps and download the offline maps for Morocco. It is very accurate and you don't need an internet connection. I kept saying to him that I had just arrived, wanted to drop my bag, get cash at the ATM, and just walk around a bit. So even if he was a tour guide, it would have been an uncomfortable experience since he rushed everywhere, didn't even take a second to stop for me to check out things, kept looking if I was still behind him, and so on. And then he led me up to a restaurant, which, to be fair, had kind of a nice view from above, but you can get that almost everywhere in the city, even from a Riyadh. I did not order anything to eat since there wasn't anything vegan on the menu, so I ordered an amazing orange juice for a fair price, and after I paid, he waited for me at the door, which was quite uncomfortable and creepy, and I kept telling him that he's free to go and I don't want to waste his time and so on. So they obviously worked together with shops and restaurants. He then wanted to show me some shops and wanted to guide me to my Riyadh, but on my navigation he just went in a complete opposite direction. So when I pointed that out, he said that GPS don't work well in the Medina, which I can tell you, it is not a problem for modern phones in 99% in the Medina in Fez. Eventually I got tired of it and told him I wanted to explore things on my own pace and gave him €2, which he thankfully accepted without getting aggressive, so I heard that some do. I was probably with him for about an hour. I also kept telling him I don't have any cash and I won't be able to pay him for being so nice to me earlier. So I was approached several times later this day with people saying things like, "This road is closed, come with me, I'll show you the way around. To see the tannery you need to go with me now or it will be too late afterwards." I don't know for what. Come with me. If you go this way, there's nothing to see. I'll show you around. So by that time, I obviously had already understood the scam, and I always declined politely by saying la shukran, which means no thank you. And if they keep harassing you, just walk away and say no a few more times in a confident way. If they follow you, which they do. They also seemingly come out of nowhere and then they just disappear. It's quite weird. Women also have to be prepared to be harassed sexually, unfortunately, and being objectified, so be careful and don't walk in shady areas or late at night. I had to leave my hotel at 2 a.m. To catch my flight at 6 a.m. and was approached a few more times by some sketchy people, but I just kept walking quickly to the taxi. I've met many nice people in Morocco, but unfortunately, at least in my experience, there are scammers everywhere. And yeah, you can't escape them, which is kind of a shame.